Donald Trump drawing a crowd around the block about 1/10 the size of Oskaloosa itself. Never mind that editorial in the state's largest newspaper calling Trump a self-absorbed B-list celebrity.
You know, it's a super liberal rag, not respected around here.
Trump tried to ban Des Moines Register reporters at his speech, but some made it in anyway. One tweeting, "Trump staff polite, Trump silent when he saw me." The Donald energizing the crowd with his signature style. You're the best on immigration, even giving a shout out to GMA.
ABC, the big one, their cameras are setting up.
We were setting up for our Good Morning America live shot.
And two guys go running by him, and there are two other people running behind him trying to catch him. And this is the good part of the border.
Trump has the biggest lead by far of any Republican, according to the latest ABC News Washington Post poll. But the Democratic frontrunner, also in Iowa, didn't seem daunted.
I am not new to this, and I have the scars to prove that.
Hillary Clinton on the stump in a backyard, but trailed by questions about classified information in her private emails.
The facts are pretty clear. I did not send nor receive anything that was classified at the time.
Internal investigators for the intelligence community now calling for an FBI review, saying potentially hundreds of Clinton's messages as Secretary of State left national security material exposed.
This is all about my desire to have transparency and make the information public.
Now, the Clinton campaign says the State Department will make public more of Clinton's private emails later this week. They also say she'll testify publicly before Congress later this fall on the Benghazi attacks. That's just as this primary campaign is hitting prime time. Dan and Cecilia.
Yeah, more shoes to drop on this story for sure. Devin, thank you. For more on these two frontrunners, let's bring in ABC News chief anchor George Stephanopoulos, who will be hosting this week later this morning. So just a week ago, you had Donald Trump insulting John McCain's war record, and a lot of people were saying, okay, so now this is probably the end. But here he is, still going strong. So at this point in time, in your view, does he have a real chance at winning the Republican nomination, or is he going to go the way of Herman Cain in 2012?
I don't know if he'll go the way of Herman Cain, but I don't think he has a chance for the nomination. You still have these huge numbers of Republican voters who say they're not going to consider voting for him. But he is tapping into something very, very real, this dissatisfaction, this anger out there in the electorate. He speaks like an outsider. He is blunt, and that's why he's getting so much support right now. I think the big challenge for the other candidates is how not to get drowned out by Donald Trump, and how do they harness that same energy he's tapping into right now? Eventually, a lot of his vote is going to go elsewhere. No one else is able to grab that same kind of energy right now.
And George, what about this challenge for Hillary Clinton email gate? It just won't go away. You heard her there adamantly denying that she did anything wrong. Is it hurting her out there on the trail?
You know, she still has a big lead over Bernie Sanders, although he's tapping into a lot of that energy that Trump is as well on the Democratic side. But clearly, you look at her general election poll numbers, the number of people who consider her not trustworthy continue to remain high. She had some polls in some of the key states, like Virginia and Colorado this week, where she was actually behind for the first time the potential Republican candidates. So it's not helping her to continue to have this in the news, but so far it's not fatal.
George, thank you. And Cecilia, we know you cover the Clinton campaign. You will be all over this story going forward. And by the way, George is going to have much more on the president's trip to Africa, the race for the White House, and an exclusive interview with the Attorney General Loretta Lynch coming up later this morning right here on ABC's This Week. Thanks again, George.
But now let's turn it over to Ron with the other top stories right now. Ron, the president is in Kenya.
That's right, on his final day to that East African nation, a visit there, and he is giving a national address in Kenya. The president spending the day speaking to thousands of youth and civic leaders in Nairobi, the capital there. He made history Friday by becoming the first sitting American president to visit Kenya. Today, the president also visits Ethiopia for the second and final stop of his trip to Africa. And now back home to Kentucky, where an amusement park ride tipped over, injuring at least 8 children. The children were on a swing ride when the accident occurred Saturday in Bowling Green, there in Kentucky. 7 of the children were treated at the hospital. The injuries, though, is considered life-threatening. And now to Chicago, and a commuter train that caught fire, forcing the evacuation of dozens of passengers. In all, firefighters removed 60 people from that train after the fire broke out. No one was injured, though, and the cause of the fire is under investigation. And here in New York, some bystanders came to the rescue when an SUV flipped over Saturday night in Queens. You can see the men kicking in the windshield, pulling the driver to safety. Some good Samaritans there jumping in to assist the driver, who was taken to the hospital with minor head injuries. And you may recall just a few days ago, the world champion surfer Mick Fanning's encounter with a great white shark tradition off the coast of South Africa. Well, he is back, not the shark, but Fanning, surfing once again for the first time since that terrifying incident 6 days ago. This time, he is off his native Australia, off the coast there, posting this picture on Instagram, saying, "First surf back, feels so good." And finally, to Chicago and Wrigley Field, where the Philadelphia Phillies star pitcher Cole Hamels was working on a no-hitter, 2 outs, 9th inning. Watch what happens.
Pitch to Chris Bryant. In the air.
Tough slugger Chris Bryant sending a drive to deep center field. It's going back, but Obodell Herrera falls the ball. Hamels gets the no-hitter. That is the first no-hitter thrown against the Cubbies in half a century. And ironically, Hamels may end up being his last start. He could be traded soon from the Phillies. First no-hitter in half a century.
Why would they trade him after that?
It's a long story, but...
Wasn't the last one Sandy Koufax?
Yeah, the last...
Look at you,
You're right.
Sarah. History.
I smell a rat.
No! How did you know that?
No way.
That is amazing.
Ron, was it September?
It was September, yes, September 9th, the perfect game.
Seriously, Google.
I didn't know the 9th part, but I did know the rest.
Why do you think that?
Wait,
Come on.
wait, you guys, I never cheat, ever. That's just rude to assume.
And the professionalism of writing it on a napkin. Welcome to the national news, ladies and gentlemen.
This is how it's done.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Now I know. All
Didn't
right.
fool the man.
We do now to that urgent search off the coast of Florida. The Coast Guard back out this morning trying to find 2 teens missing since Friday. They went out there by themselves on a fishing trip. They don't have much food or water with them. And ABC's Candace Gibson has the very latest from Miami Beach. Candace, good morning.
Good morning, Cecilia. Things are fairly calm right now on the Atlantic Ocean, but within the last 48 hours, we've experienced some wind and rain here in South Florida, making conditions out there even worse. This morning, a frantic and increasingly desperate search for 2 boys missing off the high seas of the coast of Florida. Coast Guards, helicopters, and boats scanning more than 6,000 miles of the Atlantic for the 14-year-olds, Perry Cohen and Austin Stephanus, vanishing on their fishing trip, which was expected to last.
Both boys have their boater's certification. Perry has been on a boat really since he's 7.
Austin, this is his 4th boat. He's been around boats since before he could walk. We've been going to the Bahamas since he was 8 months old.
The boys leaving home early Friday morning with their 19-foot single-engine boat. By 11 a.m., both teens checking in with their parents by text. Around noon, the pair Snapchatting a photo of the boat with their fishing gear. Then they were last seen at 1 p.m. buying more than $100 of fuel at a Jupiter, Florida marina. Their destination, an island in the Bahamas. The close-knit parents becoming concerned around 5 p.m. Friday with no word from the boys. That concern now borderline panic more than 36 hours later.
Both boys have siblings that are really looking forward to them coming home.
This morning, the Coast Guard expanding their hunt for the teens, although rough seas overnight making the conditions of the search difficult for anyone to survive.
From my understanding, the boys are avid fishermen. They've been fishing their whole entire lives, but at the same time, they're still 14 years old.
2 families this morning united in their hope for a miracle. And those families, desperate to do anything they can, have now raised up to $60,000 fund for anybody who can help them get those boys back. Dan?
Candace, thank you. We're really pulling for those families and those boys this morning. We're going to move now to Milwaukee and a very different kind of story. There has been a fresh sighting of the, quote, lion-like animal who's been creating a local uproar for days now. And Sarah is right here with the story. I'm sure you know about as much about this as Sandy Koufax.
Totally, of the Dodgers in September of 1965. You did just hear Dan correctly, though. It is Milwaukee and a lion-like animal. And if you live there, you may be one of the many people who have spotted this wild animal completely out of place, lurking in the Midwest.
Overnight, Milwaukee police are once again searching for a lion and a cub that were spotted Saturday.
I see some girls talking about, oh, they just seen a lion, so everybody took off running.
Could it really be a lion, or is it something else? This newly released 911 call capturing the moment Cynthia Wilborn says she spotted a lion roaming the streets of Milwaukee earlier this week.
I am calling to report the possibility of a young lion. I'm not joking, and I'm not fighting.
Neighbors said she waited a few hours to call police because she didn't know if it was even possible for a lion to be prancing around this residential neighborhood.
There's a wild animal back there.
What did it look like?
It looked like a lion or a tiger. I can't shoot him.
Don't shoot him.
I'm going back in the house.
More reported sightings, 30 calls according to police.
We haven't found it, we haven't seen it, and we haven't had any subsequent confirmed sightings.
The Department of Natural Resources continues to investigate the area around the sightings.
Something was here, and it could have been much worse.
And as I just confirmed, this just in, they have seen, by just in, I mean last night, the most recent spotting of this lion.
And by the way, nobody was talking in her ear. When
Actually, the IFB is in my other ear, so that was a little weird.
They're going to be really embarrassed in Milwaukee if it turns out to be a close-cropped golden retriever.
I just like to. Do you hear the woman? I'm not crazy.
I like
lion-like
lion-litations.
You're right. It's not a
It's
dog. I just had to make a wisecrack.
We say here, dog. Dog.
Any lions out there, Rob?
Well, you know,
Weather?
they're cats, and cats don't like water, and it's been raining a lot in Florida, so no lion-like creatures spotted there, but a lot of rain. Here is the video to prove it. Pasco County in and around the Tampa Bay area, including Hillsborough County, seeing a lot of rain yesterday. People having to move furniture, sandbagging. Upwards of 12 inches of rain falling since Thursday on the west coast of Florida, and that's going to continue, I think, today. Stationary front kind of sinking slowly a little bit to the south. We've got flood watches up for the Tampa Bay area. I think the heaviest rain are going to be a little bit further south towards Fort Myers and Naples. Miami will get some. Here's a future radar, but Miami really needs the rain. Most of it has been north and west, and we'll watch this kind of circulation over the next couple of days. Models not really picking up a tropical existence, but it could happen. Meanwhile, heat and humidity across much of the midsection of the country. It is July, but some of this heat is dangerous heat, and these numbers don't couple in the humidity. So it's going to be actually 98 degrees in Dallas, and this heat pump will continue to pump up not only heat but moist air into the areas that have been rather comfortable really the past few days. 88 degrees is going to be the high temperature in Chicago the next two, and getting up to near 90 degrees by Tuesday across the Northeast. Meanwhile, across the Pacific Northwest, where it has been warm and dry, you're seeing some cooling rain showers. You will take it, especially for some of the fires in eastern Washington and parts of Montana. 71 degrees in Portland for the Brew Fest today. 77 degrees expected in San Diego, and 99 in Houston. That doesn't include the humidity either. Here's your local forecast.
And good morning, Washington forecaster Dave Zarin here. Another sunny summer's day out there with some subtle changes. Right now, 75 at Reagan National, 69 at Dulles. Those dew points are still in check, but they will be rising today. High pressure still overhead. That will be our benefactor. And yesterday's high temperature, 90 degrees. Today we should hit 91, and those dew rising. For tomorrow, look for temperatures in the upper 80s with showers likely, and those showers will stop, and then the real heat begins.
Enjoy your Sunday. We're in July, which gets a lot of lightning. A little bit later in the program, we're going to talk about how you can keep you and your family safe from lightning strikes.
Have you ever been to that Brew Fest in Portland?
Oh, many times, yeah.
Okay. Had a few brews.
It's a good one. Mirror Pond is my fave.
I feel like this conversation could quickly go off the rails.
Save us.
We're gentlemen, hold it right there. Let me tell you what's coming up on GMA. Caught on tape. You are going to hear the 911 calls before a road rage encounter turns fatal. How and why a man was killed in front of his family.
Plus, zapped by lightning strikes on the rise. As Rob said, how to protect yourself and what one woman did to bring her husband back to life.
And holy Jack Sparrow, it's Johnny Depp in full pirate gear feeding a baby bat. I'll play it later in Top News.
And more incredibly weird.
Good Morning America is brought to you by Pronamel Toothpaste. Protect your enamel against the effects of everyday acids.
I was not aware of how much acidity was in my diet. I was so focused on making good food choices, I had no idea that it was damaging me and my teeth. I wanted to fix it. I wanted to fix it right away. My dentist recommended Pronamel. He said that Pronamel can make my teeth stronger, that it was important. That is something I could do each day to help protect the enamel of my teeth. Pronamel is definitely helping me to lead the life that I want to live.
So you won't taste silk,